Hello and welcome. I am Bhavin, teaching .NET at ICD. So that's Institute of Career Development. Used to teach programming subjects. The purpose of the session is to discuss basics of MDI application. The term MDI refers as a multiple document interface, and the term SDI stands for single document interface. For example, Notepad is an SDI, so within the one Notepad we cannot interact with the multiple files. Whereas in case of MDI, let's say current document is MDI, I can open new text document, but we may open one more new text document. So we are about to interact with the three documents, but the environment remains same. So toolbars and menu bars remain same. So within the one environment, same environment, we can interact with the multiple files. That's the purpose of MDI. Here is a difference. So to create the MDI, we need to have a form which acts as a parent form. That's MDI container, and set of other forms which open as a child. Let's check it out. Right. So I'll close this and let's open. I'll open with SLN MDI application. I already have form 1. Okay. To create the current form as an MDI container, form class contains a property named isMDI container. This a property which specify default behavior is false, else it is true. Okay. Whenever we open the form, it must be opened in the manner of maximized. Form class contains a property named Windows state. By default it's normal, composed of three behaviors: normal, minimize and maximize. So let's maximize. So whenever we run the form, it must be opened in the manner of maximized. I'll add two forms. Okay, form2.pb. Set up one of the button on the form. We choose to close the current form. So close it. To close the current form, form class contains a method name. Close. Okay. Save. We'll add one more form, and okay. To close. Close. Now to create a menu item, we have a menu strip within the toolbar, panel of menus and toolbars. I'll double click. Let's say write forms, and there I have form 2, form 3. To create the separator in menu item, hyphen used to provide a separator, and exit. Now let's start. Okay, I'll write the code to open the form 2. I'll create a variable with the name dmapRm as new form 2. FRM is an object variable of form 2 class, and frm.show method used to open a form and run the application. See, form 2 is not open as an MDI child. We already have MDI parent form, but it is not open as an MDI child. It must be open within the MDI boundary. So right now form 1 not act as a parent form of form 2. To open the form as a child form, we have to define a property frm.mdi parent equals to me. Me stands for object, current object of form 1, and let's run the once again. I'll click on the form 2. Now that's how, even if I maximize, it must render within the boundaries of main form. So okay, I'll open one more form. To open the another form, I write the same code, dim frm as new form 3 frm dot mdi parent equals to me frm dot show. Okay. To create a shortcut, menu item contains a property with the name shortcut key. Let's say I have to define F1 as a shortcut for form 2, and let's define F2 is a shortcut for another menu item, and let's run. So we have shortcut with the name F1 as well as F2. So there we can open multiple forms. New allows us to create new object. Okay. Now I'll create one more menu item named utility. Okay. How do I get number of form open as a child form? So to determine me dot mdi children, we have property with the name mdi children which contains instance of all the form which open as a child form. It's an array of form class, and each array contains a property with the name length. So length used to determine number of elements in an array, returns integer. So as it returns integer, I'll take a variable cmt as integer. cnt equals to somewhat this. We'll write a message box, number of forms open. Okay, cnt. So right now we don't have any form open as a child, so counter is what? 0. Then if I open form 1 and check it out, now number of forms how many? 1. Once again I can open another form and check it out. Form 2, we may open few more forms and check it out. Form 4, the moment I close it decreases the counter by 2, so number of forms 2. So one of the important property is MDI children to get number of forms open as child. Sorry. That's what. Okay. Let's say we have to make a menu item named close all, as each element of form class is a member of form. It's an object of form class. So to traverse within the array as well as collection, we have loop with the name for each. So I'll write a for each loop for each frm in me dot mdl children frm dot close to close all the form open as child. So we'll open few forms, and now if I click on the close all, so which close all the form which open as a child. In the same manner we may try for maximized all. So I write in the same loop dim frm as form for each frm in me dot mdl children. Form class contains a property name window state equals to what? Maximized. So let's open one or two form, and I'll click on the maximize all. Okay, so and close all. We'll create one more menu item with the name Windows, and menu item with the name arrange all the element cascade or vertical or horizontal. To arrange all the menu item, form class contains a method named layout MDI, contains one of the possible argument, either cascade. Once again, to arrange vertical, me.layout MDI, say vertical, to set me.layout MDI horizontal. So we have two forms which is already open. I'll open one more form. Now arrange vertical, cascade or horizontal. So close all, and at the last I like to get list of all the forms which are open as a child. So we need within the Windows, let's say within the Windows we used to have reference of all the windows which are open as a child. So to do this, main menu contains a property named MDI window list item. Don't forget, it's a main menu. It's a property of menu strip named MDI window list item. To get a list within the I have menu strip too. So to get list of items, I would like to have in Windows tool strip menu item. Right now we don't have any element. If I open right now, oops, just I have to check it out. Main menu, sorry, I have design on menu 2 and a property with the name that's true. There we have. I'll open one more form 3, and it also provides a switching between forms. If I close, then the reference will be removed. That's what. So that's all about MDI, and this is what the various methods and properties of MDI. Okay, thanks from ICD.